Morning everyone, I just thought I'd share with you a little bit about this Helichrysum oil that's on our BOGO special today. I have to just tell you that this is my absolute favorite oil. If I had to only choose one oil to ever use again, it would be this one. And you know how much I love all my other oils. So I got this in December from the States because I'd read so much about it, about how it helps skin and wounds and things. I used it for December and we went to the UK in January and I bought another bottle because my other one was nearly finished and I knew how much I loved it. It is amazing. So what's it so good for? It's so good for skin. I struggle with eczema. My eczema thankfully is mostly a thing of the past, but occasionally I get little flare-ups and little skin irritations and things, and I use the Aoi spray or the lavender melaleuca frankincense, and that helps a lot. But when I add the Helichrysum, it just like supercharges it and is incredible for helping with settling any skin stuff within just a couple of hours. It's also amazing. It's called liquid stitches because it's incredible. Literally, if you have a cut and you put a drop on, it will stop the bleeding immediately. It's brilliant for frail skin, for all that bruising that we have on very frail skin. It's good for when we were skiing, we used it. Emma's husband Alex hurt his finger very badly on his ski boot and ski. And in the evening it was very swollen and black and he thought he had broken it. So we applied Deep Blue and Helichrysum. By the next morning it had gone down so much and the bruising was almost gone. And in the next couple of days it was back to normal. We also used it for my cousin's husband's shoulder. He'd had a fracture dislocation of his shoulder while skiing. He'd done the other shoulder last skiing trip. This time we used Deep Blue and frankincense and Helichrysum, and he was also amazed. Within a couple of days he said he almost felt like he couldn't even feel that it had been damaged. He still kept it in a sling, and the healing of it was so much better and quicker than it had been on the other side. So it's incredible for cuts, wounds, for varicose veins, for scars, for wrinkles, for stretch marks, for all those sorts of conditions. And the only reason why we haven't talked about it before is because it hasn't been available here and it's been so kind of inaccessible. So coming in our BOGO today, it's amazing because it's the same price as I bought it in the States in December last year, plus we're getting 2 extra oils with it. And our rand has tumbled, so it really is an incredible value, and I promise you won't regret it. This will become one of your favorite oils too. And then we're also getting Cypress, which is also a wonderful one for women, for everyone too. It's really good for varicose veins as well, so the combination worked really well for restless legs, for urinary incontinence issues, bedwetting issues, anything to do with prostate, ovaries, endometriosis, heavy periods, all that sort of thing. So that's Cypress oil. And then the final oil we're getting is Peppermint, which I'm sure you all know and love. And my 2 tips on Peppermint, which we obviously use for headaches and hot flushes and things like that. But try a drop of peppermint in your coffee, add a bit of cream or coconut oil to bind it. It's amazing. It's a brilliant start to the day. And finally, if you have a partner or a man in your life who is quite skeptical about your oils and thinks that you've gone a bit crazy and loopy and oil mad, give them a drop of peppermint like we do in our class, get them to inhale, put it on their neck and shoulders and see if they don't come asking for more. It's such a popular oil amongst men. I hope you enjoy today's BOGOs.